Hey there Seeker, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. I'm going to be back with you face to face really soon. I have been pretty sick over the last week, so I'm still recovering but finally feeling much better. Guys, please do like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps the videos go further in an algorithm that's not really that supportive of small channels like myself. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, all the links that you need are below the video should you want to follow my social media. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and on TikTok. Also the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading, you can do that as well. Also have the info on the decks that I use and the music in my tracks as well, as I often get asked about that. So let's go to your reading, guys. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now. Hi there Aries, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading for March 15th through to the 21st. Aries, let's take a look and see what just may be on the cards for you. I am getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. We'll then go to the Moon Child Tarot for a lead tarot energy, and I'll be using the Rider-Waite and Star Child Tarot Akashic for your tarot positions. First oracle out, we have got Get Grounded, Empaths, Highly Sensitives, Connect with Nature. So you might be feeling a little bit in the mind, in the intellect this week, Aries. You are ruled by the head after all. So this is a real indicator that it might be time to come back to heart energy. And we do that first of all by slowing down, connecting with the divine feminine energy, which is more about the being rather than the doing. The doing is the masculine energy that pushes out into the world, and the divine feminine energy is the pull energy of going within. So connecting with nature can really help us do that. If you live in the middle of a very urban place, you could do a meditation with some nature sounds off YouTube or something like that. So slowing down, taking some rest, connecting with nature, and it's important because that's when our intuition speaks to us, is in those moments of quiet and clarity. And here we go, in the temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So pretty much what we were saying, it's asking you to tune into that heart energy, because potentially there could be a download, an inspiration, insight, or a message from your higher self or from source, Aries, that is trying to come through for you. So let's see what else we've got here. Okay, I'm going to take that bottom one. I have got the Ace of Swords. Well, that makes perfect sense. The breakthrough, the inspiration, the idea, the clarity. That is the Ace of Swords. I almost said it when I was talking about that, but I didn't want to jinx it. But here we go. So this is all of those things. And the reason why we get these kind of breakthroughs and these ideas and all these kinds of things is because it is about aligning to truth. Aligning to your truth, Aries. And through this clarity that you're going to get, or this insight, inspiration, it can really inform a new beginning for you. It's like the beginning of some kind of breakthrough. You can see here the sword is actually like splitting this tower. The towers are a metaphor for the constructs in our lives, the relationship, the job, the home, and all of that. So it's saying that maybe there is some kind of dissolving, some kind of revelation to occur in one of those areas. I love the Ace of Swords. It is a really bold energy. It's also an energy of victory as well. If you are in a situation where you're sort of waiting for news or an answer. Let's go to the Tarot, Aries. Beginning here with the energy of the recent past. Nine of Cups. Okay, we'll see what the clarifier is for that. Oh, the Four of Swords. I'm actually going to include those in the same position since they came out so clearly. That Ace of Swords is, that Four of Swords is linking to that Ace. Let's get the current or focus energy, please, for Aries. Current or focus. Five of Pentacles, Aries. Empress at the bottom of the deck. If you are thinking in a bit of a lack mindset, it's time to move into that divine feminine energy of the Empress, because that is where the abundance and the creative energy lies. Just a fumble, let's get out your last card. Oh, Aries. Going all over the place. It's not clear what wanted to come out of that, so let's keep going. Result or outcome energy, please, for Aries. Result outcome. Oh, okay, it was you, Empress. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely love the Empress energy. It's probably my favorite card in the Major Arcana. Oh, we've got the Seven of Swords over here at the bottom of the deck. It's going to be important to stay out of the sabotage energy, which I think is linked to that Five of Pentacles. I've got Leo, Strength here, number 8 in the Major Arcana, and that is linked to heart energy. Leo is ruled by the heart. The Magician, energy of transformation here, Aries. It's you versus you. That is not somebody else, that Seven of Swords, that is you for sure. Page of Wands, third reading today that I've had that card in the outcome position. More Leo energy, King of Wands for you. So I'm seeing transformation here. I'm seeing kind of like attitude shifts that may need to happen here as well. I think some of you might be experiencing some kind of burnout or something like that. It's really time to come back to self, and that's when that creative energy or the getting back into life and getting things moving and getting things going is going to happen again for you, Aries. Jumping in, Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, and Strength. Yeah, so Four of Swords. A pause, a rest is required. It can be contemplation and meditation or self-reflection for some of you. I really feel that there is this need to slow down, Aries, and kind of pace yourself a little bit leading up into your birthday season. And then I really feel that you'll kind of be full energy again. There could be some hurts to process. There's a link to the Three of Swords here. Some of you may have recently, you know, dissolved a tower or something like that, and you're kind of in that aftermath, that kind of transformation period. Either way, it's asking you to take a pause or a rest in order to, one, reconnect with your spirituality, and two, to access the power of the Ace of Swords, which is your overarching energy. That is the clarity, the insight, the breakthrough idea, inspiration that you need to make a strategic move forward. But it comes during that time of rest and pause, otherwise we can't really receive those messages. And I think that is going to give you some kind of, you know, pivotal message on how to move forward to your hopes, dreams, wishes that the Empress can birth for you. There might have been a bit of a block to that through, you know, needing to take a pause and rest and just to recalibrate is what I'm really hearing here. There's an energy here of strength, which can be that real persistence, determination energy. So some of you might have been pushing quite hard recently with a project or with healing or, you know, some kind of transformation, and the cards are saying, okay, that's good, but now take the rest, right? Now back off a little bit. Keep the ego mind under control so you can hear your higher self and source, connect with that beautiful heart energy, and soon you will be moving towards your wish fulfillment in some way. In the current or focus energy, I've got the Five of Pentacles and the Magician. So Aries, there's been a feeling of lack here with the Five of Pentacles. It can be the feeling of hard done by. It can be the feeling of not having enough monetary resources. And it can be the feeling of loss as well. So if you have been kind of starting a new project or business or something like that and the money hasn't been coming in, yes, you may have had a period of that, but it's saying, you know what, recover your health, rest, and then soon you will be, you know, transforming things here. Again, we have this message of needing to reconnect with your sense of hope, of faith, because once we kind of get into that sort of negative mindset, I mean, the Magician knows this the best. Once we get into that negative mindset, we're putting that out there and attracting more of the same. The work of the Magician is awakening to the fact that you transform your outer world by transforming your inner world first. So we're going to need to shift into positivity. We're going to need to move that vibration, raise it, and that is what you are putting out there in the world. And then you start magnetizing back the match for that. So that's what you're being asked to do, to overcome, to transform this kind of slight sense of, you know, martyrdom. It can be sort of being a bit of a victim as well. I'm an Aries too, so I'm actually owning this energy at the moment. I have been feeling a bit like this myself. I've also been sick, and that can kind of like really start to implode things on you. So sometimes we just really need to fake it till we make it, start acting positive, even when we're kind of feeling a little bit down, and things do begin to shift quite quickly. Then you've got everything you need within you here, Aries, to really transform the situation. It's time for you to step back into your power here and start getting into that Emperor energy, which is, you know, really calling the shots in your life. So here in the outcome, we have got, well, let's talk about the Seven of Swords first, right? Don't slip backwards. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords as the sabotage that comes if we stay in that Five of Pentacles energy. So we must make sure that we're staying positive. Otherwise, we're only really the thief of our own present moment. I really feel this is quite you versus you, Aries. So we want to stay out of that. Instead, we really want to be in the energy of possibility, the Empress. Such a beautiful major arcana. And with the Page of Wands here as well. The Page of Wands is about exploring new growth, new direction, realigning in the direction of your powers, your passion, and your purpose. And it's also a card of good news. The Empress can also be a card of blessings and abundance and monetary increase. So if you have had a tougher moment with that, this could be the change that you've really been wanting, the increase in abundance that you have been wishing for. Maybe that's what the Nine of Cups is, that you've been kind of really wishing that this thing would take off, the pay rise would come in, you know, the house would sell, whatever it is for you. It's kind of saying here that maybe, just maybe by the next new moon, that could come in for you, right? Looking up to the new beginnings. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of seeing here. Also, this Page of Wands is very much about transformation, linking to the Magician energy, right? Going through that Stargate to transform, looking over your shoulder at the past, and then moving through into the new here. The Empress is the embodiment of that divine feminine energy that we've been talking about, and she really is the energy that asks you to slow down, move with your natural rhythms and the natural rhythms of nature, in order to move forward. Actually, sometimes it's not all about pushing and being out there in action, but it's about softening and going within. She is also a very creative energy that can help you birth whatever it is that's on your heart, really, Aries. It's a general reading. It's going to be different for all of you, but it could be a creative project. It could be, some of you might be even wanting to conceive, physical birth, that kind of thing. New jobs, new business, all of those kind of things. The Empress can help you actually make that a reality if you kind of work with that energy. So she is a blessing, she is abundance. She so often shows up in your readings, Aries. She is the divine counterpart of the Emperor. Like you are naturally the Emperor in the tarot. That is your astrological rulership. And it is a very masculine energy, Aries, and your sign is a masculine sign. Here we have the divine counterpart that always shows up in your reading to say, Aries, come on. Sometimes we just need to soften, step into that feminine energy, no matter if you're, you know, whatever gender you are, male, female, if you identify as anything else. We all have these energies within us, and this is about embracing more of that in order to break through. This is a victory for you in doing that, and then it's saying that you'll be able to realize these dreams. Come back to heart this week, stop pushing, rest, and that is where the transformative energy lies, Aries, for the next move ahead. Okay, Aries, well, I'm going to leave it there for you, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Please do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective, may or may not be for you this week. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all, guys, and try and interact with you all over there as well. It helps me get to know you, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Aries, it's been a pleasure once again to read your cards this week. I'll see you back here for another one next time. Bye for now.